Hi everybody, it's Honest John. The United States has become a home to a rapidly expanding industry of private for-profit prisons. It was thought that the states would save money by allowing the private sector to either build their own or take over existing prisons. This has been proven to be false. Studies have demonstrated that for-profit prisons have the same costs as the states do. One thing that the for-profit prisons do to give the illusion of savings is that they refuse to take prisoners with special needs, such as severe medical or psychiatric problems. They accept the lower cost prisoners, creating the appearance of savings, but the cost of the prisoners with special needs remains the burden of the state. And as far as efficiency goes, well, they do cut a lot of corners, and that creates very unsafe conditions. Guards are 45% more likely to be assaulted in private prisons. Inmates are 65% more likely to be assaulted. This creates more lawsuits, which are passed on to the state. It also creates more medical costs, which are passed on to the state. Not only that, but the Prison Industry Association lobby for laws which will create more prisoners, like three strikes laws and anti-immigrant laws and laws that increase the penalties for certain crimes. But these laws just increase their profit margins. And there have been several judges that have wound up in jail because they took money from for-profit prisons to send people their way. So not only do they increase the cost to the state with their activities, but they've actually engaged in a fair amount of corruption. Lord knows, if you look at Arizona, the Prison Industry Association funded most of Jan Brewer's campaign. And she has turned around and helped them by passing laws which are going to make them a whole lot of money. And the Prison Industry Association also lobbies against laws that would decrease the number of inmates. They lobby against legalizing marijuana. They lobby against laws designed to increase rehab opportunities. Now, the United States has the largest prison population in the world and the highest percentage of inmate per person ratio of any country in the world, including some of those countries that we think are pretty backward and pretty oppressive. See, like any other business, for-profit prisons are always trying to increase their bottom line. Let me put it simply. There are some things that just don't belong in the private for-profit sector. Healthcare is a real good example. Having people who have a profit interest in your healthcare is never a good idea. And having people who have a profit interest are not good people to put in charge of our laws either. There's only one solution to this. For-profit prisons have to die. States should cancel their contracts with them. And the federal government should refuse to pay for any prisoner that winds up being incarcerated because of the new anti-immigrant laws that have been passed. Let the states foot the bill, and maybe they'll do some thinking about what they're doing. Thanks for listening.